Welcome back to the channel, folks, and as you can see, it is a beautiful day here in the UK and we can't wait to get on the road. We've got a little mini heat wave coming, so we're in the 20s today. What a perfect day for riding. So I'm going to head over to Windscar Reservoir over the hills on my favourite road of Woodhead, which is local to me, but what a road to ride. As I say, it's half an hour out from the house and it's stunning scenery, the mountain backdrop and the reservoirs in the background. So we can't wait to show you guys a ride and get to the reservoir and put that bird in the air. So thanks for joining me and we will see you on the road. Like I said, folks, this is Windscar Reservoir. Apart from the ducks chirping in the background or quacking in the background, you can probably about just hear my voice. So this is absolutely fantastic place. It's half an hour from my house, so I mean, who can blame me just for getting out today and just giving you a ride. And the last time I came here, I didn't have the bird with me, so it was just nice to bring that today. So we're going to show you the bird in the sky now and give you some views of Windscar Reservoir from the air. So hope you enjoy, folks. So that would just park up somewhere quiet for a change. It's a bit noisy down by the reservoir, but I hope you enjoyed the bird in the air and some aerial shots of the reservoir. Like it's just so nice just to get out in this weather just for a couple of hours on a lazy Sunday afternoon. So I hope you guys have managed to get out too, wherever you are, and the weather's glorious where you live, wherever you are in the world. But if this is the first time you're watching Alchemoto, please subscribe. We're heading towards the 2K mark now on subscribers. We really need to push that channel. So we're going to have to introduce some new things to the channel for the future to keep you guys updated, interested and amused by the content. So again, if this is the first time you're watching Alchemoto, please hit the subscribe button. Help me on the way to that 2K subscribers. So that brings me on to my Sportster. What do I love about my Sportster? What isn't there to love about a Sportster? There's a lot of Sportster haters out there in the world, but once you've ridden these things and it becomes part of you, it's hard to let go, and that's where I am in this situation. We're trying to move forward in the channel. So as I was saying before, I just had to stop the edit then for a noisy tractor passing by. That is where I am up to with my bike and the channel. We've been pushing Sportsters. We've done a couple of test rides on other bikes over about a year ago now. And I was actually in Manchester Harley Davidson the other week, my local Harley Davidson dealer, looking at a few bikes there, just to see if there was anything that you know, took my fancy and would tempt me away from my bike. But nothing could tempt me away from this bike. I've put too much in it. Now, the lowrider S that I test rode the other year, that's still in the showroom with the TBR exhaust, just like I've got fit to my bike. And I could have quite easily gone, yeah, take my bike. For one, you're not going to give me enough for it anyway, and there's too much personal things in that bike to give it away as it is. So that bike is a keeper. My 48 is a keeper. But we need to progress somewhere and get another bike on the channel, and people have been hitting me up about that and tell me I need a second bike. I've mentioned it on the channel for numerous occasions. But God, my mind is filled with all sorts of things, that I could ride, and that's not just Harley. You know, I've mentioned about the Street Glide, it's a wonderful bike, and I mentioned about my other better half coming out on more rides with me and enjoying these glorious locations and everything with me, and it does fit the bill. But there's also things like Triumph, the Triumph Tiger, the Adventurer. You know, there's so many that I've been looking at, you know, BMW touring bikes, but you just do not get the same feel. And as wonderful as those bikes are and as comfortable as those bikes are, I would not get the feel. I mean, yeah, I've toured on this bike and it's took me from the tip of Scotland down to the south coast, and it may be doing another run next year with Sports to Sickness, which brings me to the other thing. I am Northwest Ambassador for Sports to Sickness, along with the wonderful Andrea Jones. So, you know, we've got to keep that sports theme somewhere along in my life, because obviously I'm heading up for them guys and got to keep that theme rolling. But yes, I do need another bike on the channel, and it will happen, folks, but I don't know what that bike's going to be just yet. Also, you know, I'm so tempted, because you know I do like the garage series, and there'll be more in the garage series coming to the channel as well. I've got some epic paintwork starting soon for one Sports to Sickness members bike. Kyle will be doing that imminently. Your paint is well, some of your paint has arrived, so we'll be starting that soon with a bit of airbrush work. There's another couple of paintwork jobs coming up over the garage in the winter for a few of the people, and that brings me to this. You will love this one, guys. Now, I did mention I was going to do a couple of changes to my bike as well. One of them, and this is only a little change, is these brass front axle nut covers. These are absolutely epic. So they are from, I think, is it PJ something. He has an eBay thing, so you can get them from there if you just look up brass nut covers on eBay. About 30 English pounds plus postage. And they're probably, now I wanted these, I was going to get these for, oh god, 12-18 months, and I thought, no, I'm going to get myself a little lathe and I'll make my own, but nothing comes close to these, and the fit and finish is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, thanks for those, they are fantastic. And that guy is pretty local to me as well, in Derbyshire. So get on your lathe and make some more stuff for my bike, because it needs some more brass. Now, you notice I've got the CC bar on today with this little bag. It's only a cheap bag I bought, but it fits the bill. It keeps the drone in there. It's a wonderful attachment that you can just swap round onto the back and put the dual seat on if you want to put the pillion on as well, and then just hook that on the back, and it just keeps things nice and tidy. So that brings me to another thing. Now, I was going to do one more change on the bike, and I ordered a genuine Screaming Eagle Stage 1 filter kit with the washable filter, not the oilable filter, exactly like the Arlen Ness one that I have on my bike. And you can see where I've tried to do the gold colour on here. I've not done it all the way. I did contact someone about coming to brass plate these for me in antique brass to keep the theme with the bike. And then I thought, no, I'll have a change and I'll go for the brass collection filter cover, like I've got on the Derby cover, and my brake pedal and pegs and so forth. So here's the thing. I ordered the filter. The guy said he was away for a couple of days and he'll post it when he gets back. So I thought, right, no problem. So a week went by and I thought I'd better contact the guy and then see where my air filter is, of which he replied it was posted about 5 days prior to me messaging. And the next thing, they sent me confirmation of it being posted, which they left it in my bin outside off my property on collection day, and there was a photograph to prove it, and it was on top of all the old cardboard in the cardboard bin waiting outside to be collected. So what happened, guys? It got taken away by the dustman. So the refuge guys collected my bin with a Harley Davidson Screaming Eagle filter assembly, brand new in the box, in the dumpster. How fucking annoying. Not the problem, not the guy's problem who sent it me, but Hermes, I will name and shame them. Hermes, you couldn't deliver a fucking takeaway. I don't normally swear on my channel, but I wouldn't trust you to deliver a fucking takeaway. You are fucking useless. Now, on the same day, my good lady had also had a parcel delivered and left in the same bin. Okay, so 2 parcels left by Hermes in a bin outside off my property, not in a safe place, collected by the refuge guys, and now at the fucking tip. And then a few days later, another thing that my good lady ordered also was delivered by Hermes, again left out the following week in the bin. And guess what, folks? Same thing happened. So Hermes, you need to get your act together, because if I see that delivery guy one more time at my house, I will personally tip him upside down in the bin, padlock it, and he can go to the tip as well. Throwing away parts like that, and you don't know what's in them parcels, your guys want sacking. Okay, so that's a message from me to Hermes. You are crap at delivering parcels, and you should pack up, bugger off, and try something else. Maybe swim in a deep ocean somewhere with a weight around your ankles, because you are useless at parcel delivery. Okay, so now I've got that one out of the way, folks. I'm stuck with the Island Nest filter for the time being, and I still don't know whether it's a brass plate that do what I originally said. Put the Screaming Eagle filter assembly with the brass collection cover on it, and then change the look of the bike that way. There's not much more I'm going to do to this bike, obviously, because we are in the throes, and will be in the throes of looking for something else to accompany this bike in the garage and move forward with Alchemoto on the channel. So do me a favour, folks, please like the video, comment if you will, because I'll always get back to you. We like a little bit of banter going on there. Definitely subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and we're going to see you back on the bike. So of course I'm not going to film on the helmet now because I've got the open face on, so I'm just going to leave the camera rolling. I'm going to hit these roads, hit some twisties, throttle on, and leave you with some fucking cracking music to end the vlog. So I hope you enjoyed this little short vlog from myself, and we will catch you on the road very soon. But for now, folks, Alchemoto is signing out. See you soon, folks.
Inside, tore my mind, stole my peace. I prayed for ease but feared that my days were over. That emptiness is hard to pass. To fill that gap, you need to open up. All your days are over.